Right, here we are, hole 3, and it's a par 4 and it is 450 yards. So let's see what we've got here. Again, little wind indicator up here. Let's see. So, do I aim for here or do I chance my luck and go up to here? I think here, because, well, yeah, see the last one for when I chanced my luck and that went completely pear-shaped. So I'm thinking around about 160. That way I can go either way, left or right, and I should still be all good. That's the theory. So 160 would be a long iron 4. So let's see, a long iron 4. See what that's going to get me. 5. 160. Spot on the money. Right there. But I'm going to have to deviate to the left because of the wind. And over here we have a 7. So right now I'm here. We have a long iron 4 with a 7, spot on the money again. Holy crap, I've had so many 7s. Right, so we're spot on there. The wind, effect of the wind, long iron shot is slightly different. 30 mile an hour wind. Let's go 20 left or right. So I'm going to go 20 left. So the ball is pretty much right there. Let me just grab and place my balls. Right here. So the ball is there. Perfect. Just need to get from there way up here. So I'm going to move the camera. Right. The ball is here. We need to get it to here. Let's see what we got here. And the wind is going to be, let me just bring in my little wind indicator. Still going to be that way. So it's going to be at least, I'm going to have to probably use a 1 wood, which is going to be 30. I'm going to have to move it to the left, my left that is. So I'm going to try and aim up here, because I'm going to have to give it a good wallop hopefully to get it all the way up to here. Ooh, and the 1 wood only goes 240 by rights, which is here. I'm banking it's going to blow this way, but hopefully I can get some extra oomph on it. In fact, I can't go any further than 240 because the wind would have to be behind me blowing up this way. Ah, crap. So I could have been going a bit further up here. Damn it. Right, okay. I'm going to have to go with a 1 wood. Nothing else for it. Make all your jokes about wood at this point. And here we go. 6. Oh, 230, so it went short. Oh dear. 230. I went for a wood, so 30 mile an hour. It's going to go left by 30. So 10, 20, 30. So it's going to land roughly there. But I still have the deviation up here, which is going to be 8, which will be 20 to the right. So I'm going to have to go another 20 because the wind has blown it from here, 10, 20, 30, and this has blown it another 20, 10, 20, so it's here now. Ah, damn it. I'm assuming that these left and right here, that they are from the golfer's view up there. So Just in case you're wondering, I do know my left from my right. Honest. So, we are here. It's not looking good for a par 3, because that is the second shot. And we are right there. Oh, this is probably going to be a chip shot. Right, this is where we are at this point. Let's see. We're probably going to have to take a chip shot. We go from here onto the green. There's no wind when you do a chip shot. The wind only applies to, just shove this in a bit. Wind only applies to wood, short iron and wedge shots and a long iron shot. So no wind on this one, thankfully, because otherwise it would be blowing that way and it would just go all over the place. Right, let's see. We're going to have to go roughly 50. 50. That seems to be the magic number. So, chip shot, distance from the green, 50. So, that is what we want to do. But the dice say, on the other hand, that we will do 7. 3. So we are in zone 3, which is 1, 2, 3. So we're on the right outside of there. Pretty much right on there. Yep, we're going to be over. We're going to be over. Not liking it. So, we're on the green. Finally on the green. But that was, one shot was up there. 1, 2, that's 3. So this is shot number 4. I'm having to use a dice, by the way, to keep count of this. Otherwise I'll forget. I'm not going to kid. We are on number 3. 1, 2, 3. So, we want a 2. Not even anywhere close. 2. So it takes 2 shots to get in the hole. That makes it 6. That makes it 2 over par. Crap. Right, here we are, hole 4. Kind of short one. Hole 4, par 3, 220 yards. So let's have a look-see. Right, oops. Try not to do it back to front. 220 would get me right on there. But, again, the wind is going to my left. So I am going to move it slightly that way. If I can get 220, hopefully, the wind won't all go in the same direction. But, depends on what the dice say. So let's go 220, let's see, 220, 220. A wood 2 is probably the way to go. As long as we don't overshoot too much, should be grand. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. 8. 230. So that's not bad. That is right there. 230. So 230. And we need to go to the left. That'll be 10, 20, 30. Oh, that's cutting it fine. Okay. I need the wind to take me to the golfer's right. So I want a high number on the dice here. Ooh, okay, 30. So that cancels it out. That's 30 left with the wind, and then 30 right on the dice. So we are smack bang right on the 230. So that will be pretty much right there and on the green. Oh yes, right on the green. I don't know why this is a par 3 then. Anyway, I'm not going to complain. Probably a par 3 because it's taken into the account that I'm probably going to make a complete balls of this. Right. We are on 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are going to go for a putt. And we are on 4. And I've just realised I have picked up yet another pencil. Oh dear. Kleptomaniac. Right. Okay. Oh, it's kind of a mixed bag of numbers. Okay. A 2 would be absolutely ideal. Perfect. A 2 would be perfect. So, are you ready? Ah, nuts. Another 7. Okay. So we get on 2. So that was 1 to here, 2 to the hole. That makes it 3 shots, totally on par. Yeah, beauty. Wow. Having said that, I need all the help I can get because currently, I'll just mark it up, because currently, after a mere 4 holes, I am 4 over. Oh well. Onwards and upwards. And here we are at hole 5. Hole 5, along here, 388 yards, a par 4. Right. See what we can do here. See what kind of damage I can do this time. Right. I'm going to have to go over the score because the wind is blowing back. It's blowing against us. So it's going to have to be inevitably a 1 wood. Going to have to be. Hopefully it doesn't go too far because it's going to go right in that bunker and that'll be bad. Right, let's see what the dice have got to say for themselves. 7 again. 240. Ooh, that's close. Right there. And the wind is then going to take us 3 back. 1, 2, 3. So we're back to 210. Ooh, 210, and it's going to deviate 3. So it's going to go 40 to the left. Oh crap. Obviously the golfer's looking up here, left is that way, so 40 to the left, 10, 20, 30, 40, right into that tree. Ah, crap. Okay, this is where I have to learn what to do when you land in a tree. Because we are, let me just move that out of the way, 210, and we are right on the corner of that tree. 10, 20, 30, 40. Ah, crap. That is not so good. Right, so we are here, right under that tree. And the rules are that you can do a recovery shot, which is right here. We can go 30, 80 or 130, but you cannot go, say, this way, because that would take you through the trunk of the tree. Can't go that way either, because that would take me again through the tree and through this tree here. So I'm going to have to cut my losses and go this way back onto the green. Fairway even. Oh dearie me, it's going to cost a shot, not happy about that. Right, good thing is though, there's no wind on a recovery shot, so that's something if nothing else. Right, so we're going to have to go 30 and hope for the best. There's nothing else really that we can do, because it does tell you in the rules that if you are under a tree, then you have to do a recovery shot. So that's a bit crap. Right, so we are here. Let me just grab my marker here. There we go. We are here. 30. So let's see what we get. 5. We get to go 40. So that's not so bad. We get to go 40. Now, we still have a deviation though, which thankfully is not going to be much, of 6. There'll be 5 left. So it'll be right there. That is where the ball is now living. Whoops, right there. So, back on track, but that does cost us a shot, so that's the second shot. Right, shot 3. So let's see what we can do this time. We're going to go from here up to there, which is roughly about 140. Wind is going to be blowing in our face, so we want to go maybe 160, give or take a bit. 160 would be a long iron 4, so 4 iron, right. As long as we don't get 180, then that would be fine. So let's see. Yeah, okay, we'll go with 160 anyway, before I change my mind. And we get an 11, which means that we land up here. But thankfully, the wind pulls us back to 150. So that worked out quite well. I was a bit worried there. The deviation though is going to be 3, so there'll be 20 left. So that's going to take us 150, and it's going to take us 20 left, right there. So we are on the green, and we are in section 3, I think it is. Right, let's do this putt and lark. The putt. Can we get it for par? Because this is a full shot, par 4. But it means we need to get a 2. Nope, we get 7, so we get 2. That makes it to 6. So we are yet again another 2 over. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's not going well at all. Hole 6, here is another long one, going way up here, and par 4, and it's 459 yards. So, time to give this one a good welly. Right, where are we? Right there. So we want a good, again, 240 roughly. As long as we go and undercut it and go that way, that'd be bad. But the wind is in our favour, so hopefully we can get way up here somewhere. Hopefully, you know, can but hope. Right, let's see what the dice say though, because we're going to go for the 1 wood. What the hell? 3, 220, so it's under slightly, but the wind is, let me just bring in the old wind indicator. The wind is going that way. So we go from 240 down to being, where are we, 220. The wind is going to help us go 10, 20, 30 up to 250. 250, but deviation is 10 to the left. So it's going to be 250, I think I said it was there. I think so. 220, it goes 30, yep, 250, and we go 10 to the golfer's left, which will take us to here. This is very confusing, all this left and right stuff. So the ball is right there. Ball lands right there. Beautiful. What could possibly go wrong? Haha, I've done it now. Shot 2. Right, let's see where we're going here. We need to go this way. The wind is going to be in our favour again, so I'm probably going to have to undercut it. If I go 180, if I got 180 and it blew me another 30, then it would take me way up to here. If I go 170, it would blow me to here, but that's assuming I get 170. I think I'm going to have to cut my losses, go for 180, hope I get undercut, and then go over. Let's see, 180, what gives us 180? We can have a 2 iron, give us 180. It could go 170, it could go 190. Ooh, right, okay. Gonna have to go with 2 iron. Right, let's see what we're gonna get here. 6, 190. Ooh, so that's there, 190. We add on the 30. It takes us to 220, which takes us up to here. Oh, this could go horribly wrong on this deviation. We get 4. That'll deviate us 10 to the golfer's left. So that takes us to there, which is right on the edge of the green, but just on the fairway, which is a bit of a bugger. We are pretty much touching the very, very edge of that tree, but I don't care. We are right there. So let's see if we can put this thing in. The game, just like real life, has rules for balls touching, and they are on the back of the scorecard. And we are large tree and fairway, so we are under the tree. So we're all good, and we can still use a chip shot to get towards the hole. Thankfully, because if we were going the other way, then yep, we would have been going through the tree trunk, and it would have to be a recovery shot and all that jazz. So we're going to have to use a chip shot. And we're on shot 3, so not happy with this. This could all go horribly wrong again. We're going to have to go about 20 maybe. We'll go for 10. We'll go for 10 and see what happens. Because the chip shot is going to take us onto here, hopefully. I don't know, 10 or 20, I'm not sure. Oh, let's have a look here. If we go 10, we could potentially get it right in the hole, which would be nothing short of a miracle. And we could end up miles away. Let's go for 10. Hopefully we get a 1 or a 2 and we're near the hole and all is good. So let's go with a 10. And there's no wind effects on this. So let's see what we get here. 10. 3. One of the worst possible results ever. Oh, so we end up 1, 2, 3. So we end up there. A monumental movement. Oh, right. So we are on section 3, and that was 1, 2, 3. So we are now on shot 4, which again is not looking good. Oh dear. Right. 5. So 2. So once again, we are 6 and 2 over. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, it's not getting any better, I can tell you that.